Here we see Black Carl really enjoy himself as he finishes off his victim here, one of the townspeople who was chasing him through the woods. This is the last we see of Black Carl in this film, which I guess is a fitting way to show him. It shows the reality of his character that was hidden behind the false identity he presented. And he may escape justice in life, but he won't when he reaches the throne of God. We can see by these actions that he didn't repent, despite Sister Mary Jane's prayer for him and forgiving him. Now, I have to admit, when I first watched this movie and I saw this part, it's a little confusing, because up to this point we've been led to believe that Isabel is dead. However, we can say here happily for Sister Mary Jane that this isn't the case. I guess the biggest clue here is that it shows Sister Mary Jane waking up twice within a space of like less than a minute. Her reaction, it's almost like a near-death experience where she wakes up and with a completely different perspective on life. So as somewhat of a shocker, I guess this film does have a happy ending after all. Anyway, I really like this film because I think it speaks to us a lot in the current state of the postmodern church. This film has a lot of lessons to teach us. It's almost as if the screenwriter and director could see the coming apostasy and the coming age of televangelists and the multiplication of imposters in the church due to the increasing spread of apostasy through North America in the 20th century. Good reason, the Bible is filled with warnings throughout both the Old and New Testaments about this very subject. In the explanation of the parable of the weeds in Matthew 13:37 to 43, Jesus explains that the one who sowed the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world, and the good seed stands for the sons of the kingdom. The weeds are the sons of the evil one, and the enemy who sows them is the devil. The harvest is at the end of the age, and the harvesters are angels. As the weeds are pulled up and burned in the fire, so it will be at the end of the age. The Son of Man will send out his angels, and they will weed out of his kingdom everything that causes sin and all who do evil. They will throw them into the fiery furnace, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then the righteous will shine like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. 2 Peter verses 2:1-3 says, "But there were also false prophets among the people, just as there will be false teachers among you. They will secretly introduce destructive heresies, even denying the sovereign Lord who bought them, bringing swift destruction on themselves. Many will follow their shameful ways and bring the way of truth into disrepute. In their greed, these teachers will exploit you with stories they have made up." Thanks for watching this film with my commentary, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. And if you have time, I suggest you please watch the false megachurch prophets exposed that I posted a link to in part 5. Those are the real-life versions of this character in the film. In the meantime, I'm gonna go watch some more old films, so see you next time.